Hey, I'm here to talk to you about accepting payment for your great work. Now, don't run around thinking, oh, all you can do is accept cash or checks. Please don't accept checks because you are online. You're building an online empire. So that means you've got to move past cash and checks, right? You've got to be able to process payment online. Now, how do you do that? There's really two different types of payment processors. One is a risk pool processor and the other one is a merchant processor. So let me explain what each one is and you can kind of decide which way you'd like to go. Both are good, even though I will obviously have a bias in this conversation. So let me talk about risk pool processors. The reason they're called risk pool processors is because they will let anyone process payments through them. Anyone, doesn't matter, as long as you put in an account, link it to a credit card or a bank account, they're happy to do your payment processing for you. And of course it's for a fee. No matter what, if it's a processor, there's going to be fees associated. Okay, so that is the deal there. They let anyone come through. That's risk pool processors. Now, merchant processors, on the other hand, there is an application process. They're going to want to know your name. They're going to want to know about your business. They want to make sure you have a business bank account. They want to know that you're absolutely legit. And sometimes this application process can take a few minutes depending on how much you already have set up out there in cyberspace about your business. Sometimes it can take days. And they have the right to reject you if you don't meet their criteria. So if you decide to go with merchant processing, be sure to look at their criteria to make sure you're already ticking off all those boxes before you even apply. Now, of course, I want to tell you about some of the horror stories that I've heard out there. And most of those horror stories have to do with risk pool processors because again, they're really spreading risk across this huge pool of people, hoping they will not have so many bad actors. But if they suspect you of being one of those bad actors, they can hold your money. So if you just had a huge launch and you made $100,000 and the money started to come into your account, but then someone complains or there are a lot of complaints, guess what? They will freeze your account. There might be $75,000 in there or the whole $100,000 still in there. Whatever it is, they will freeze your account till everything gets sorted to their satisfaction. So I know that really scares some people. But the thing is, just be a good actor. Go out there, do the things that you need to do to prove to the company that you are a good actor. Have stuff like policies, like purchase terms and conditions on your website. Because they can look at those things and clarify 99% of the complaints that come in if you just have purchase terms and conditions on your website. Now, of course, if you're with a merchant processor, that is required to have those purchase terms and conditions, amongst other things. Again, please check what they say are the terms that they need to have. Check their application process to make sure you're ticking all those boxes before you apply. So I want to wrap up by telling you some of my favorites in each category. So if you can, and I think this is the best known risk pool processor, and that is PayPal. If you can't get a PayPal account, I know in some countries they just flat out will not allow you to process payment through PayPal if you're in that country, and it is what it is. So if you can't get a PayPal account to process payment, look to Stripe. Or if you're like, I've heard all the horror stories about PayPal, I don't want to deal with them, then just get Stripe. Both of them work just as well. They're a little bit different. With PayPal, the money goes to PayPal, it's held in your PayPal account, and then you can decide if you want to pull it into your regular bank account or not. You can also get a PayPal debit card so you have immediate access to the money. With Stripe, within a few business days, the money will go into your account. So those are two wonderful risk pool options for you. Now for the merchant account processing option, I am highly biased because I've used several, and the one that I really love the most is Braintree. Now, disclaimer, Braintree is actually owned by PayPal, which I found really amusing. But it was nice because they have a wonderful vetting process that is actually pretty easy. It's all the little things you should have set up anyway when you're in business. And again, it took a few minutes for me to go through, but I have had clients where it took a few days as they had to fix a few things or clarify a few things to get approved. Now, is everyone approved? No, but that's just part of the vetting process. If you're a good actor, chances are that you will be approved. All right, so that's what I wanted to go over with you about merchant processing, riskful processing, i.e. taking payments online. So get out there, pick your processor, get it all set up so you too can take payments online. Peace, joy, love to you.